Someone asks here, says, how much of the current president's political problem is caused by people not being comfortable or accepting the nation's first black president? And where do we stand with race in our country today?
I don't think people being uncomfortable with this president has anything whatsoever to do with his race. It's bad policy that people have problems with this president. Here's where we stand on race in America, in my opinion. Instead of us coming closer together, we've become more divided because of selectively on the part of this administration and its surrogates playing the race card, the class warfare card, the economic inequity card, in order to turn people against one another. The millionaire's tax, all part of the class warfare card. And so as a result, there's more racial tension than there had been. The fact that the Tea Party movement, the Tea Party / Citizens / Americans for Prosperity, it's not just one group of people, folks. Every organization that has members, they have mobilized their members to get involved and be a part of this voice of this sleeping giant that I talk about, because they do not like these policies. The Tea Party has been painted as a racist organization. I started speaking at tea parties in 2009 before it was cool. April 15, 2009, and the people who have attended these rallies, they have only gotten bigger. They've only gotten bigger. And while I'm on this subject, one of the other things, Mark, if you don't mind, is that some people have even made the assertion that the only reason that I'm doing so well trying to get the Republican nomination is because white Americans, the Republican Party and conservatives, are trying to send a message, we're not racist. Come to some of our rallies. Join us on our bus tour. You have to follow along because we don't have enough room on there for all of you. And you will come to the conclusion that I have come to, and that we have come to. This many white people can't pretend that they like me. You could smile at least once.
But I'm not sure that you gave me an answer. I'm not sure you gave me an answer about where we are with the status of race relations in our country today. I mean, obviously, your parents worked very hard. You've had, tremendous achievements. Have we made much progress? We have, obviously, to the extent that Barack Obama's in the White House, and there's a possibility that 2 men of color could be faced off in the election.
I'll elaborate a little more. I grew up in the 50s and the 60s in Atlanta, Georgia. So I was in high school at the height of the civil rights movement. And then I went to Morehouse College. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 was passed. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 was passed. That opened up some doors. We had to make some political changes in order to open up more doors. Dr. King touched the hearts of America and touched the hearts of the world that helped to bring that about. He was one of our greatest leaders. And I am a beneficiary of those 2 changes in our laws, no question about it. I happen to know a lot of other black Americans that are beneficiaries of that, brown Americans that are beneficiary, because institutions have opened up. Corporations have opened up. Corporate America has opened up. Are there still signs of racism in some of our institutions? Yes. And they will probably always be there. But for people who are interested in truly pursuing their American dream, don't put race in your formula. It is not there more than it might be there. That's how I have been able to achieve my American dream, and there are other success stories just like that. So we have come a long way, but yes, we also need to do some more work to make sure that we put the word united back in the United States of America.